Good morning. Well, some time ago I was talking to a good friend and we talked about the future. And I said, soon there will be an official statement from somewhere, from some country here in the West. Maybe Sweden, I said. Maybe Norway, maybe the UK. And they will say, we are not doing this anymore. It will be official. And then there will be a chain reaction. And it happened. But it wasn't Sweden, it was Switzerland, which is another country here in Europe. And I got this from Weltwoche. This is an online news outlet in Switzerland. I'll post a link to the article. Now, they want you to subscribe. This is so annoying, isn't it? But you can see the headline at least. So, Weltwoche, they found this out. The Swiss Public Health Agency changed its official recommendations for the tea. And it was a big, big change. And they did it quietly, apparently, so media is not talking about it, not yet. But it's big, you know. So first of all, they said, we are no longer recommending the tea for anyone, not even the vulnerable. I believe this is true, actually. Right. And here's the big one. They said, you doctors, you are responsible. If you give this tea to anyone, you are liable. So what do you think? These doctors and these nurses, when they see this, they will be very enthusiastic about giving the tea to anyone. Do you think? Of course not. You know, somebody comes begging for the tea and the doctor will say, I think, they will say, I'm sorry. You have to go somewhere else. I can't give this to you. They are responsible. And another thing, they said to the healthcare workers, they said, you have to report adverse reactions to the authorities. Big, big change. So what do you think? Will there be now a chain reaction? You think that the healthcare agency in your country is listening? You think? Right. Well, we have to wait and see. But it's big, isn't it? I think so. This can change everything. If the doctors are responsible, and this is official, I think it's very important also for future tea projects. You know, the doctors will know, okay, I'm responsible for this stuff. I'm liable. I think this can change everything. I hope this will spread quickly. I know it will spread. You know, I hope it goes fast. All right, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's running for president for the Democrats in the United States. I'm very, very happy about this. Now, I would support him, absolutely. I think he's a great guy and he's a tough guy. Yes. I think he's more like the traditional Democrats, you know, back in the old days. He's definitely different. Compare him to Joe Biden, for instance, or Hillary, right? This guy is very good. And of course he was attacked immediately by media. And soon he will be attacked from some other people. They will say, oh, Robert F. Kennedy, he's controlled opposition. Anyone who's got something to say and's got a position is controlled opposition, right? You wankers. Go ahead. Just say it. They are all controlled oppositions, aren't they? Yes. Neil Oliver, controlled opposition. Asim Malhotra, controlled opposition. You know, all of them. And now also, of course, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Right. He's not. This guy is good. Now, he wrote this book, The Real Anthony Fauci. Look at this thing. This is translated into Swedish by this amazing publishing company that we have here in Sweden. This is for my Swedish viewers. Karneval förlag. They translate all these great books, like this one. Fantastic publishing company that we have here. Right. Just imagine the work translating this stuff. Wow. And publishing it. Great stuff. It says The Real Anthony Fauci. Bill Gates, Big Pharma, and the global war against democracy and health. Beautiful. So, yes, I think this guy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., if he manages to do, he must know something about the potential support, right? Or he wouldn't run. I'm very excited about this. Right, finally, beware of the transvestites. It sounds like a stupid Monty Python sketch, doesn't it? But it's a real thing. It's like a trend, isn't it? Transvestites going violent in the United States. I wonder about the United States. Why is this happening? It's just amazing. Right, so there's been a few of these stories, right? Transvestites shooting people. And there was a famous one, very tragic stuff, in Nashville the other week. This transvestite shot 3 kids and 3 adults. And now there's one guy arrested, William Whitworth. He calls himself Lily, 19 years old. He was arrested and charged because the police was looking into this guy. And they found out he was responsible for threats against schools in Colorado Springs. Beware of the transvestites. What a sentence, you know? Would you think that you would hear something like this 5 years ago? Watch out for the transvestites. They are going violent. Some of them. I will not be making any videos now for a few days because we are getting great people coming over, and maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days, I don't know. So I hope you have a good time, and I'll see you later. Be good.